Hi, I'm Skip Schenker with Ready4Remodel.
And I'm Pete Asmus with Coast to Coast RIA. And this is the hot dog of the week.
So Pete, here we are in Moreno Valley, but we could actually be anywhere in the country. So you've acquired this property.
Right.
It's distressed. And you don't,
Yes. It's a lot distressed.
It's a lot distressed. It could be worse. We've seen plenty worse.
Right.
But this house is a perfect candidate for a Ready4Remodel. And let me show you why.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Let's go check it out. So you acquired this house.
I did.
And we know that the highest and best use for your return is if you sell this to an owner-occupant buyer who's going to live in it.
Right.
Because if an investor buys this, they're going to want to buy it at a discount where they can make money fixing it and flipping it.
Correct.
So Ready4Remodel is your partner to help you maximize returns, where you can flip this property without lifting a hammer.
Correct. That's right.
If you were a buyer, what kind of improvements would you want to do to this house?
Probably would want to fix the floor. Maybe do some painting, unless you like the dirty hands look, which I'm not a big fan of. Gonna have to basically do everything.
Okay. So one of the cool things that we do is we help these buyers visualize what their new kitchen could look like.
Okay.
So we've actually taken this and we've done virtual staging, and you can see what this kitchen could look like when it's all fixed up.
That is awesome, man. And you know what I like about this is it takes the guesswork from the end user or the end buyer, right? From them looking at this going, I don't understand, could my daughter really like living in this room, to me saying, okay, I can see her being in it, because right now, I don't want to put her on the floor.
No way. The curb appeal needs some help too.
It does.
So we improved the curb appeal as well on this house doing virtual staging. Let's talk about numbers, because we did an inspection on this house, and to do basic habitability repairs, things like changing the carpet, taking the cottage cheese off the ceiling, updating the plumbing, the electrical, it's going to cost about 20 grand. But that's basic stuff. People are going to want to have upgrades like wood floors. What other upgrades do you think you would want if you were to move into this house?
I would want definitely new cabinets. I'd want to take off this wall right here. Maybe put up some bar stools. There's a lot of changes because the house has good bones. So there's a lot of possibilities in here, and where to go is man, limitless, really.
Right, and it's a great family home. So someone can buy this house for like $240,000, $245,000.
Okay.
Get 20 grand or 30 grand or 40 grand to fix it up, and their monthly payment could be like $2,200 a month, and get 40 grand to fix it up the way they want.
See, that to me, you come into the house, you look at the house, you can afford the payment, you can afford you can afford the payment, you get the house the way you want it, right? And then you're done. But yeah, I like the way that what's going on with this, with the ability to, because you guys actually walk people through how to do this, what a 203K loan is, right?
So we let them choose, which makes it exciting and fun for them. And that's what it's all about.
It's kind of like buying a new house when you go to buy a new house, right?
Exactly.
So this is the master bedroom, right?
Right.
This is beautiful.
Potentially.
Pretty much, I think just the way I'd like it. Not a lot of people have the aftermarket window edition, but let's say you didn't want this. Then what can we do?
Yes. So this is actually going to be a required health and safety hazard repair that HUD, an FHA lender will not lend a house that's got a window like this.
What you're saying is there are certain aspects that we have to do. Now, let's say the bathroom doesn't work. If we don't have a shower that works right, we can't get conventional lending. That's one of the big problems. So a lot of times back in the day, if you had any kind of safety violation, right, like no shower, no toilet, something like that, then an investor had to come in and do this because they had to do a cash offer because nobody would lend. But what you're saying is the 203K is a bridge between that.
Exactly. So it allows you to sell that house to someone who's going to live in it, who will pay more for it, instead of that cash investor because financing isn't available.
As far as the repairs go, is there any kind of timeline that you're given by the loan? Is the loan managing the rehab process?
Very good question. So first of all, you've got to finish the rehab in 6 months.
Okay, so
if it's a major deal, then and you're displaced from the house for more than a month, you can actually include your monthly payments in your rehab project, in your rehab budget. So let's say your monthly
Oh, wow.
payment's $2,000.
Right.
And it's going to take 2 months to get it rehabbed. We'll add an extra $4,000 into your loan, so the loan actually makes the payment for you while the rehab's being done. So you don't have to worry about making a payment on the house while you're paying rent.
That's crazy. So we're going to be doing a webinar on this, and if you guys are interested in the webinar, make sure that you go to c2crea.com/ready4remodel. That's c2crea.com/ready4remodel.
The number 4.
The number 4. And we will see you on the webinar. Have a great night, guys. You ready to bounce?
I'm ready to talk to you.